What up humans, Kurumi here, and welcome to our tips, tricks, and guide video. In this video, we are going to show you tips and tricks for Soon. But if you guys are interested on watching the complete guide, just search for Toym Traveller Boot Camp Soon on the search bar. Anyway, let's proceed. Set first skill to max level first. Prioritizing this makes the damage of this skill higher and its cooldown lower. That means you can deal more damage to enemy heroes and cast this again as soon as possible. Prioritize second skill since your first skill is what you need to deal more damage to enemies. Always upgrade ultimate skill when available for upgrading. Soon mostly depend on his doppelgangers. So before we proceed with the in-depth discussion of his skills, let me discuss first what his doppelgangers are capable of. You can summon your doppelgangers by letting your first skill hit an enemy hero or creeps, or you can use your ultimate skill to summon a stronger doppelganger. The doppelgangers will attack the nearest priority target based on your targeting priority. Take note that the doppelgangers has the basic attack effects from your items and passive when hitting enemies. So items like Demon Hunter's Sword and Corrosion Scythe would be best to deal additional damage output and slow down the enemies like there is no tomorrow. So never underestimate your doppelganger since it can kill for you even just by its own. When Soon and his doppelganger is on the battlefield, the enemies might have difficulties targeting you if they are using auto-aim. Take a look at this Luo Yi. Probably she has auto-aim on the lowest health target, so with that, she keeps on aiming our doppelganger instead. Also take a look at this Argus. He was being fooled by his auto-aim to target our doppelganger with lower health. Just as merciful as we are, we just left him battling against our doppelganger to meet his own demise. So if you are against Soon, better be aware of targeting the correct target instead of depending on the auto-aim. What you can do is to activate your hero lock mode on the settings. When you lock on to Soon's avatar, your hero will automatically target the real Soon. So if you are a hero that needs to disable or suppress Soon, better have your hero lock mode activated. Your doppelganger's attacks regenerate health for you when their basic attacks deal damage to the enemies. The regeneration amount is based on a percentage of the doppelganger's inherited physical attack. The doppelganger from your first skill will regenerate health for you less since it inherits lower physical attack, while the doppelganger from your ultimate skill will regenerate more health since it has higher physical attack inherited from you. You can even have your doppelgangers regenerate health for you while taking your rest from a distance. The regeneration can also help you sustain while killing jungle monsters in the early game. When you are not in range with the doppelganger anymore, it will disappear from its current position and teleport back beside you. We try to check how far the doppelganger is willing to chase the target before getting back to us. So take note of this range, okay? When you die, your doppelgangers will still be alive as long as they don't die or reach their time limit. By the way, you can see the duration timer of your doppelganger below his body. Soon's passive skill is what you need to weaken your target. Each damage dealt by Soon and his doppelgangers to a target will reduce the target's physical defense by a certain percentage. With the physical defense reduction from the target, your allies will also benefit from it to deal more damage to the target. Take note that your doppelganger contributes to the physical defense reduction, so it is best to use your first skill to produce a doppelganger to help you kill the target faster. And you can also use both your first skill and ultimate skill when you are against an enemy hero. This will look like a 3 versus 1 since your doppelgangers deal decent damage. Soon's first skill is what you need to slow down the target. If the staff hits minions, it will deal damage to all the minions on the path of the staff. When an enemy hero is hit, the staff will stop hurling and a doppelganger is produced to attack them instantly as long as you are within a certain range. On the other hand, hitting jungle monsters, the turtle, or the lord will make the doppelganger appear and will have their movement speed reduced. You can use this skill to slow down the target so that you and your allies can give the target a well-mannered beating. This is best used to harass the enemies in your lane so that your doppelganger will attack the enemy in your stead, so you can be safe. Soon's second skill is what you need to chase your target further. Using this skill will make you and your doppelgangers leap towards the target, which can help you chase the target further. This will also make your movement speed boosted. The range of the leap is no joke, so you can use this to chase enemies more efficiently. The leap towards the target can also let you pass through obstacles. So this is a really good skill for chasing or even surprising enemies with a gift from death. Just make sure not to leap towards the target recklessly. You might end up being served for dinner. Soon's ultimate skill is what you need to summon a strong doppelganger that can fight along your side. Your doppelganger inherits a percentage of your attributes depending on the skill's level. When using this skill, you are untargetable for a short period. With this, you can dodge incoming attacks while summoning your stronger doppelganger. You can use this to dodge enemy attacks such this ultimate skill from Harley. With the stronger doppelganger summoned along with your doppelganger from your first skill, your firepower will be more devastating, which helps you kill the target in no time. Even the Lord will just kneel down for mercy from your damage output. Your doppelganger can also help you push turrets efficiently. Here we are again with our experiments. We have our favorite lab rat, Rakuten, to demonstrate with us some heroes that can greatly counter or dominate Soon in-game. First, let's debunk some of the myths some humans believe about Soon and his doppelgangers. Here, we have Soon with the orange and turtle buff. Let's see if his doppelganger will also deal true damage to its target. As you can see, it's just dealing physical damage and no true damage in sight. Also, the shield effect might be visible, but the doppelganger doesn't have shield on its health bar. Sit-in short buffs from jungle monsters doesn't apply to his doppelganger. So don't put your hopes on having 2 gold buffs to get rich, okay? Being greedy is not good. Just fake some cheesecake and sell those to your friends and neighbors to get rich instead. Anyway, let's move on testing his skills against enemy heroes. First we have Franco. Let's see if we can dodge his hook with our ultimate skill. As you can see, we were able to dodge his hook because we became untargetable when we used our ultimate skill. But if we try using his ultimate skill after getting hooked, our ultimate skill cannot be used. Same goes if he tries using his ultimate skill on you. Your ultimate skill is not available. So even if we test it against Kaja, same goes for his ultimate skill. It's also disabled while being suppressed. By the way, if you are using heroes with disabling or suppression skills, you might make a mistake and target the doppelganger instead. For that, we have a solution to counter it. If you want to target the real Soon, just activate your hero lock mode first, then click on his icon to lock all your skills and attacks toward him. This way, you can successfully use your disabling skills on his real body to stop him from being a jerk. Next, we have Harley. With our ultimate skill, we can dodge the second instance of his ultimate skill that could bring us demise. But for a more advanced move, you can also dodge the initial casting of his ultimate skill. This way, you can also avoid having your movement speed reduced. Next, we have Cyclops. Let's check if we can use our ultimate skill when we are immobilized by his ultimate skill. As you can see, we were able to use our ultimate skill but was still immobilized. But again, on a more advanced note, you can just dodge his ultimate skill before it hits you to avoid the trouble. Next, we have Guinevere. Let's see if we can use our ultimate skill while airborne. As you can see, our ultimate skill is disabled while being airborne. So to avoid this scenario, just make sure to dodge the knockup at the right timing. Because even if you have casted your ultimate skill right before Guinevere hits you, there is still a chance she can knock you up airborne. Next, we have Hayabusa. Let's see what will happen if we use our ultimate skill while Hayabusa uses his ultimate skill on us. As you can see, Hayabusa just stopped and was in awe that his ultimate skill stopped. Probably he thought that your doppelganger is your new lover. Poor Hayabusa. Next, we have Nana. Let's see if Melina will transform our doppelganger. As you can see, Melina is just ignoring the fact that our doppelganger is right in front of her. So in short, your doppelgangers aren't considered by Melina's targeting. Last but not the least, we have Angela. Let's see what will happen if Angela uses her ultimate skill on Soon. As you can see, we can only pick the original Soon to cast our ultimate skill to. So, we can't really use our ultimate skill on his doppelgangers to fool the enemies. Now what's gonna happen if Soon uses his ultimate skill while we are riding him? As you can see, the doppelganger doesn't have the Angela ultimate skill buff on it. So in short, Angela is just effective on the real Soon and not on his doppelgangers. In terms of his combo, we usually follow an extremely simple combo for Soon. There are lots of combos you can formulate for soon, but let me show you our mostly used combo. First we go almost near the enemy so that when we cast our ultimate skill, we won't waste its duration that much. Then we use our ultimate skill to have our friendly doppelganger fight alongside with us. Then we use our second skill to leap towards the target. This will also make our doppelganger leap towards the target. You might be wondering why not cast our first skill first before leaping. That's because our aim is really bad. We find it easier to aim our first skill when beside the target. So we really choose to use second skill first. But if your aim is really good, then go for first skill first then use second skill. Then yes, we used our first skill after using our second skill. Now proceed with dealing barrage of basic attacks. With the help of your items, the enemy will suffer agonizing pain in no time. Then, just use your skills whenever available. Additional tip, you can use your second skill to dash towards the monster you want to steal from the enemies. Since this skill makes you leap towards the target, make sure you have spells that could let you escape for a smooth stealing. That's how Dexter steals for Claude. I'm really wondering if Soon is the older version of Dexter at this point. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Soon. This video just guides you on how to use Soon the Kurumi way. We would like to thank our Wakandian brother, Rakuten, for being our lab rat for this boot camp. You can search for him in-game and tell him how much you appreciate him, willing to sacrifice his pride and honor for our sake. Watch his in-game streams and send some flowers and hearts. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Soon. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the community tab for the giveaway post. We have our coffee account just in case you want to donate us some coffee funds. Check out our coffee link on the description of this video. Please only trust boot camp videos from our official accounts. See you on the next Mobile Legends boot camp. Cheers.